behind the line in 3, 2, 1, Reefscape.
Just like we saw during our last two playoff matches, the first 15 seconds completely autonomous and pre-programmed can ultimately be the deciding factor for these teams, as there's a couple extra bonus points depending on where you store the coral. Top part of the reef worth 7 points. 829 Digital Go successfully placing one of those game pieces up there. Red Alliance, though, succeeding that of the Blue Alliances so far. Don't discount the Blue Alliance yet. They've been putting on a strong fight throughout this entire season so far. This is the 2nd and 7th Alliance battling face-to-face, but teams have chosen their partners in this case and have picked up things that there might be unexpected. Team 5010 Tiger Dynasty taking up game pieces from their human player station, hoping to deliver that somewhere onto the coral reef to get points for their Alliance. 5 points now for those game pieces stored at the top of those purple reefs. 6721 Tiddly Trailblazers picking up a game piece from their human player station. Each Team Alliance gets 2 of those. Once we start seeing some of that bumper-on-bumper action, that defensive bot usually tries to block one of those scoring, picking up game piece opportunities. 4485 Tritech Robotics scoring their algae in the top part of their reef, worth 4 points for the Alliance. 4272 doing the same for their team. If a game piece were to exit the field of play, it's returned to where it bounced out of, which we just saw with that last game piece. 90 seconds remaining in the match. Teams continuing to put that pressure, evenly scored 116 to 116 across the board. So it will potentially come down to that end game, but many teams continue to still focus on that coral. Red Alliance already filling up all those branches on the top part of their reef. Blue Alliance just joining them, so a slight edge there to your 7th-seeded Blue Alliance. 829 Digital Goats, again featuring that wrist mechanism, allows them to pick up algae like that, discard it, and allow for opportunities for their teammates to come in and slide in. It might be algae that defines the space of this game. Blue Alliance Tritech Robotics from Danville continuing to apply that pressure. 3940 Cybertooth from Kokomo continuing to put that pressure on their own Alliance teammates, making use of their ground intake mechanism to pick up those game pieces, reducing the cycle time. Along with their teammates 4272 from Lafayette, Indiana, Maverick Robotics, getting really torn up there as they continue around the field of play. 6721 showing just how dangerous those algae balls can be, as they're currently beached up on one of those, using their swerve drive mechanism, trying to release that from a hold. They appear to be successful. All 3 Red Alliance robots back in the game field. Blue Alliance has to be careful about that contact in the end game period. Only 8 seconds remaining. It might come down to that climb to be our deciding factor. Here's like 1 Blue robots up, 2 for Red, sneaking in final park points. We'll see how those scores total up here at the playoffs, match 3 at the First Indiana State Championship. Stick tight to see those scores. 27 to Alliance is 196. We'll see both of these teams again. Alliance 7 heading down to the lower bracket for match 6. And Alliance 2 remaining in that upper bracket to match 8. Let's listen to what our analysts had to say about that last match.
Thank you, Bryce. We have some lovely thoughts from that. Kaya, can you tell me a little bit about the 7th Alliance?